What up? It's Neighborhood Nip Hussle. I'm locked in with my homie Nick on hardknocktv.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way.
You called a track yesterday called Hustle and Motivate, Quintessential Nip. What does that mean to you?
Man, I was telling niggas, like, you can buy a victory lap at Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? You know how they got like 3 albums at the front? I'm like, yeah, I feel like this one of them. You know, you might have, John Coltrane got a whole catalog of music, but he got one album. He got Love Supreme, you know what I'm saying, at Starbucks. And Adele got the nice catalog, 3 albums. She got 21, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm like, this one probably, if you wanted to turn your one of your partners on to Nip and you wanted to make him a fan, play this one, you know? So that's why I was just like, and then on the album, if you wanted to skip to one song, you could play that one.
I wouldn't recommend skipping it because there's definitely a lot of gems.
No, I'm saying if you want to skip to one and just go, oh, you said yeah. Right. You know, shit.
I'm appreciating the whole body of work.
I got you.
You posted on Twitter, to be overwhelmed and ask what I've got myself into is always a reminder that I'm demanding more from myself than I ever have. Can you give us some insight into what was going through your mind and what does that mean to you?
Just being like pressure, like overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally exhausted, and you still got a lot of shit to think about and to like make decisions on and like do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of times even when you work out, your brain, your body's a lot stronger than your brain sometimes. And you gotta catch your brain up. Your muscles will be ready to keep going. Your brain will have its limit. You know what I'm saying? And be like, I can't do no more. And then your body will follow suit. But when you can break the mental barriers, you'll notice, damn, I could do way more. I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I had way more in me. So I think that's an example of like feeling like you can't, like you exhausted or you about to, you know, you overwhelmed, and then being clear that, you know, this is just how I feel to be pushing yourself more than you ever had, demanding more. You know, that's just the natural way it feels when you press your line and press yourself to produce more and to be better, you know what I'm saying?
Where do you go to when you feel that way? When you're burned out and you're like, I need that extra energy. Like, is there a particular thing that you do or something that kind of like gives you that extra fuel?
Man, man, for real, I don't know, bro. Like, you gotta tap in mentally to different places, you know what I mean? But I just, you know, I might leave and come back. Sometimes I just come back. I get my energy straight and come back, you know what I'm saying? That's probably my secret. I always come back, you know what I mean? More than anything. If you just, today ain't the day, and you know you wanna get it done, but it's not getting done, you just come back, you know what I'm saying? Might leave for an hour and come back, you know what I mean? But sometimes that's all it takes. You just gotta like take the pressure off you thinking about the shit. I'm just speaking in terms of making a song, being in the studio under that pressure of like creating, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's no one way to do it. You can smoke some weed. Sometimes niggas smoke weed. Sometimes, you know what I mean? You go watch a movie, do a whole lot of things to try to just stimulate inspiration. You know, people do all type of shit, you know what I'm saying, to stimulate inspiration, but you know, the key is to just keep going at it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going at it, keep going at it. Yeah.
I'm glad you said the step away, because sometimes people are like, they see something, they just keep bashing their head through the wall. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back and just reassess things, come back with a clear mind.
Yeah, people, sometimes you feel like you're giving up when you do that, but that's why it's about the double back, you know what I mean? You take a 30-minute, I be doing weird shit, man. When you make music as a lifestyle over and over and over, you get into like obsessed basketball player or coach or something and just go overboard on thinking how to get the most out of this practice or the most out of this game, you know what I'm saying? So you start, you know, leave your phone in the car or, you know what I mean, like give yourself, I'll be putting my phone on 15 minutes and then like, oh, I'm gonna just chill for 15 minutes and my shit will buzz, and that shit help, you know what I'm saying? Just little crazy little things to be productive, you know what I mean? That it's probably just mental shit you doing with yourself. You know what I mean? To trick yourself into being productive, but that shit ended up working, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I read 10 Habits of Highly Effective People or some shit. That was definitely one of them. Sometimes you just gotta walk around the room, come back and sit down. That's enough to just be
working
like,
out, doing push-ups, all type of crazy shit just because, you know, it's like grinding. Like you used to have to sit outside all day. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't be no cells coming through, it'd be dry. But the whole exercise was to sit outside the whole day through all the changes. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll learn the pattern. Oh, it's a morning rush. It get dry, it's slow. You gonna be uninspired around 2 o'clock probably. You know what I'm saying? Most likely you're gonna lose all your creativity around this time. If you start at this time, you're gonna run dry. You know what I'm saying? And just learning the you know what I'm saying, the pattern of what's going on by just not leaving. And then you gain a deeper understanding. And it's an advantage, you know what I mean? So the same with the music, you know?
Look, Reagan so cold, Obama so ho, Donald Trump spent his trust fund money on the vote. I'm from a place where you probably can't go. Speaking for some people that you probably ain't know. There's pressure built up and it's probably gonna blow. And if we say go, then they probably gonna go.
You went on social media a while back and you called out some DJs and some radio stations for not supporting a particular track. And you were like, I did my job. It's on y'all to do the job. I'm curious, what was the conversations like after that? Because I feel like we're in a moment now with what's going on with Donald Trump where it's like, I look at artists to talk for the community. But then like everybody's got to play their part.
Like I put Power 106 up there and I put the Atlanta radio station and the New York station. But, you know, me and the DJs at Power, we actually had a convo on air about it, you know, and it was dope. But my main thing was just like, first as an artist, we got to protest through our art. We make music. And then as DJs, I was just saying DJs should protest through their platform, which is DJing, whether it's in the club, in the radio station, in the backyard, whatever. If you go and protest, that's the most effective way. And so that's what that post was just about. Like, you know, as artist YG, myself made a record, you know, and that's us doing our job as artists. If y'all, any DJs feel away, y'all should protest by, you know, supporting the records that this message is being touched on. And, you know, like I said, that's how I felt. And I feel like it was a valid point.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And, you know, you can't call people out and tell them how to do what they do. But that was more of a political thing than like a career thing. It wasn't about this my record and I want to get a spin. It's like the message. You know what I'm saying? This is a straightforward message that, you know, y'all got the record already. You know, we done the work already. You know, get behind it. And you know, we had a good convo.
One thing that I also love about that song in particular is you guys definitely give a lot of love to Latinos, and I don't see that enough in hip hop. Where it's like black and brown, we got to support each other. It's like, it kind of reminded me of like, you know, when Pac was around, he was like kind of a unifying symbol.
Right.
Speak a little bit about why that was important to you.
Yeah, I think, you know, as being an LA artist, we don't really have a Mexican voice on the rap scene as loud as ours. So we like, you know, we ain't feel that message Trump was putting out there. So we gonna speak, you know, on behalf of that issue also. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we relate in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? In poverty and in like not having shit. You know, in being incarcerated, we relate. You know what I'm saying? So we don't feel that. You know what I mean? We don't feel that either. That message ain't something we feel neither. If it was a big Mexican rapper in LA, I'm sure that would have been touched on, but just based on we got a platform, it was on us to, I think, touch on that too, in a Fuck Donald Trump record. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main messages that was like, you crazy, bro, you going a little too far.
Hold up, Nip, tell the world how you fuck with Mexicans. It wouldn't be the USA without Mexicans. And if it's time to team up, shit, let's begin. Black love, brown pride, and assess again.
You also said in an interview that tech and hip hop are very connected.
Definitely.
Can you share some of those parallels for people who might not like tech and hip hop? Like, how's that connected?
In so many ways. Apple Music, you know, the #1 streaming genre is hip hop. Spotify, you know, Beats by Dre. Any one of these billion-dollar platforms, a lot of the value comes from the people of influence that utilize the platforms. And those people are never involved in the business. You know what I'm saying? But they attention that they garner is being leveraged. You know what I'm saying? And I sat next to the owner of Tinder at the Laker game. And he told me the business model of how you evaluate a app. And he told me an equation that's basically, there's a certain dollar amount for every user on an app. If you want to go sell your app, if you got 10 users, there's a certain number, dollar amount. The value of your company is based on users times this dollar amount. And so when you got 10 million followers on Twitter, the value of Twitter is a certain dollar amount times your 10 million users, plus the other 10 million, plus the other 2 million, plus the other. So when Twitter goes to get evaluated at so-and-so billion, the model is an eyeball monetization, attention monetization model. And who's the reason that they are paying attention? The celebrity, the artist, you know what I'm saying? But for us, it's like a marketing tool to stay in contact with your fans. Yeah, that's cool, but to y'all in a whole different business. Y'all in a advertisement attention model. And it's you know, you leveraging all of these followers for the day you sell your company. So we are very valuable in the tech world, you know what I'm saying? Because we have influence. And these is attention models and advertisement models, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? That's one of the ways.
For sure. I think it's important for our community to realize our power in that. It's like all these brands want to pay us money to sell their brands. Mm-hmm. It's like we need to use that to sell our own shit too.
100%. Same way Puff selling vodka. Mm-hmm. And you know what I mean? Jay selling Ace of Spades. And we got to go into tech and sell something too. You know what I mean? That we own. So, you know, I think that it's coming. I think, you know, Dr. Dre was one of the first ones in that space with the streaming service that turned into Apple Music. Mm-hmm. And then obviously the hardware too, the headphones. But yeah, man, I think that it's necessary.
I saw you posted on Twitter about Meek getting sent back to jail.
Yeah.
You retweeted that. Do you have any words for that situation and how that's reflective of the justice or injustice system?
Probation, man. You know what I mean? It's like you got a tail on you. And they can snatch your tail anytime they want to. You don't even have to break a law to violate probation. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's bullshit. And that's not even common sense. I've been on probation for a long time. I got free at last when I got off probation. I tatted that on my thumb. You know what I'm saying? I was on probation from 18 to 25. So I know how that feel and having a career, and you know what I mean? But to give them two to 4 years, come on, man. Just the whole probation shit, that's a whole nother argument, you know what I'm saying? How that worked, that's some tricky shit. That's some real bullshit, for real. A lot of times you'd rather stay in jail. When you really think about it, you'd have done better by staying in jail instead of taking a probation. Because now they violating you every 2 years, every year, and it stretch you out to where you paying money, you checking in every month. That's stressful. Having a PO, come on, man, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Restricting your travel, it's bullshit. Police pull you over, you don't got rights. Nah, you know, so I feel for Meek, man, but I feel like, you know, everything happened for a reason. And Meek been through this, so he bounced back stronger last time he got out, you know what I'm saying? So everything will pan out, but I felt for this one. I'm like, man, that one hurt me. Looking at just like, come on, man. Let a nigga live, you know what I'm saying? But free Meek Millie, man.
Any last words? What's left to accomplish?
A lot, man. I feel like I haven't flexed musically. I've been making music with a handicap, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never complained about it, but you know, this is my first project that's mixed and mastered that I ever put out. You know, none of my shit been mixed, and I toured off of it internationally. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of shit, man, it's like I wanna really just deliver in the music space more than I have. You know, because again, like, don't get me wrong, I done some dope shit, but I know what I got in me, and I'm very, 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 very untapped, my reservoir. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to I got the space now to really just be an artist. This was really important to get my business set up the way I wanted it to be. But now I could really like just do a music flex, you know what I'm saying? And be an artist and like express my opinion in the music space primarily for the next few years, you know what I mean? So that's my focus, is just really, really flex as an artist. Everything else on autopilot. I got a great team. The business is great, you know what I'm saying? And the better the music, the better everything.